I just farted.
Top of the morning to you. Oh, I don't know, that's not much. You just farted.
I didn't
Oh, not in real life. It was just
had
for the
to be
audio.
the first thing that you hear for audio.
Right. The trend's set. We have to keep this up from now on.
Yeah. Whoever does it first.
That's the beginning. I have to tell you guys when I'm recording then.
Oh, yep.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you'll have to let us know. I'll come up with something ridiculous next time, too.
Okay. Does everyone remember what happened last time? Like, as if you guys have picture-perfect memory, right? So I don't have to recap.
yes.
All right. I'm just kidding.
Try and figure out what's inside the box.
Yeah. I don't think
What's
too much
in the
happened.
box?
You guys were
No.
traveling, making your way to Kamordah. 2 people got sucked in the box. That'd be Sturxia and Esmeralda. I'm going to say Esmeralda until I read it. Esmeralda. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. They got sucked into not the box, into the crystal.
Crystal. Yeah.
Did I say how? Right? It was tentacles that came out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so tentacles came out of the crystal, absorbed them, and then you guys were like, shit, maybe someone in Kamordah will know what to do. Kept going, got ambushed in the middle of the night right before you guys like really got to sleep by Shatterkai. Dispatched of most of them, 2 of them, right? There was 3. One of them got away. I wonder what'll happen there. And I think you guys made camp for the rest of the night, and then eventually
They were asking me questions.
you
so.
got your first interrogation. And
Yep.
then a group of people came walking by, a bunch of travelers with like a caravan of wagons and stuff, and
Oh, see, I
apparently
forgot
they
about
lost.
that.
Oh, yeah, they lost 2 men and a horse, I believe, or 2 2 men and a horse to some knolls up the road. And
3
that's
men
where
and a
we
baby.
left off.
Okay. Got it.
Hey, Josh.
What's up?
All right, I just did the recap.
I heard the tail end.
Okay, so essentially, tail end caravan. They told you know what happened at the end, right? They told you Knowles attacked. They lost 2 people and a horse, and you guys had just finished interrogating Poe a little bit. You guys can pick it up from there. It's a nice, cool morning. Some moisture in the air. Dew is grabbed onto the grass and is dripping off various pieces. And as you walk through the tall grass, your pants get like soaked.
Oh, that's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, and there's like a light mist hovering over the grass. But yeah.
Yeah, we're going to sleep because I am very, very
I
hungry.
believe we just woke up.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It is morning.
Okay.
The morning sun has risen, and that's when the caravan came walking by.
Okay.
And I mean, if you want to talk to them more as like people are passing, ask them questions, you can feel free to.
Let me ask you. Since I can do the little meditation thing,
Yes.
can I attempt to do that while we're traveling, so that I can get some of my hit dice back?
Oh, to do another rest, or are you trying to get a long rest out of this?
Well, I'm basically like I have hardly any hit points left after that rest because apparently you can only do it in. So never mind. I have more hit points than I thought.
Yeah, because I think you rolled hit dice at the end of the day.
Yes, I rolled all of them and almost got full health.
Yeah, so you should be good. All right.
I'm so sorry.
What? Oh,
I didn't think it would pick me up coughing. Sorry.
oh, I didn't even hear anything.
Oh.
And you guys gonna let the caravan just pass by, and you guys are gonna move on?
I don't care about them, so I'm not talking to them. It's up to you guys.
It doesn't affect Poe, so she's like, whatevs.
Did y'all kill all the gnolls? Or is there like a giant ambush up ahead?
You see, is like one of the the older gentleman kind of like walking his horse alongside the caravan. He's like, "Oh well, yeah, we didn't kill really any of them. We got pretty overwhelmed, and we decided that booking it would be the better choice. I mean,
Yep.
we're not really soldiers. We're just trying to, get the caravan to point A to point B. And maybe we can handle bandits, but gnolls are another thing. And these ones were wicked quick. They came running out of nowhere. And they dispatched those men very quickly.
Do you know how many there were?
Well, the ones that came at us, at least 5. 2 of them were, running around lickety-split. But the other ones seemed to be more, I guess, normal as gnolls go. There was a few hyenas.
Were they
Any
after
really big
something?
ones.
Could you tell? Or were they just attacking to just attack you?
I mean, they
They
took our
piqued her interest.
people and the horse, maybe to eat them. I don't know. Don't know if they deal in slaves, but it didn't seem like they killed the 2 men.
Probably eat them.
But we're just transferring, like, building materials and various crafts. Nothing particularly that should be of interest to gnolls. And they didn't seem to be attacking our wagons to get what's on them, just the people and the horses. But yeah. Be safe.
Roads coming down from Hirtish Mines. Is there any other alternate routes up towards Kamordah that you know of?
I mean, you could cut through the fields, but that seems more dangerous than the roads. They would have a hard time getting those horses out through there. There's no other, traveled path, really.
Thank you. Razzy's gonna wave and keep going up towards where Delvin is.
He kind
Oh,
of
we're in for a fight, eh?
he kind of nods to you guys and rejoins the caravan at the tail end.
Razzy's gonna call out Delvin. Delvin!
Yeah, what? What's up?
Do we want to run into an ambush? Like, it's not really an ambush if we know it's coming, but,
I mean, ideally, we don't want to run into an ambush, but I'm pretty sure if we're hearing about Knowles again, I'm sure it has something to do with the guide, and he'll find us if we don't find him.
I wonder why he's going to find us.
I don't know. Why'd you guys give him your blood?
Because I thought we would be honest and,
Well, I mean,
follow
that
our word.
you kind of answered your own question.
I
I do
didn't,
believe.
but okay.
He'll find us because he has your blood and can easily track you. So
There would have been a reason for him to be looking for us if somebody didn't, lie and do something that he asked us not to do.
Oh, I'm sorry that I didn't cooperate with the bloodthirsty, Knoll-controlling psychopath, but I'll remember that in the future.
I think you are projecting.
I don't control Knolls, Eliwick. The rest of them, maybe.
If your last, I'm going to fill you in, okay? Because this might be important information if we are going to run into the guide, and you can be like, at least have some knowledge. But when we first met up, when we first started traveling, and there was far fewer creatures in our group, we ran into a group of gnolls and a guide who was sort of controlling them. And basically, he said, "Hey, don't tell anybody that you saw me, and we're good to go. But if you tell somebody you saw me, I'm going to hunt you down." And then he's just going to essentially hunt us down, probably kill us. But he had us give us our blood so he could find us. I guess in case we were to tell people where we saw him. And I thought that, we all agreed. I thought I was with some honest people, but, I guess I shouldn't be as trusting as I am. My captain always tells me I'm way too trusting. Way too trusting. So now he's probably going to come kill us for something that I didn't even do. And, yeah. That's
Are we
about it.
walking?
I guess we could be walking.
So I'm riding a horse. We have a cart.
Okay, so you guys decided to start traveling while
Yeah.
talking?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm on Warden.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're traveling.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, I figured we started walking after they left.
So yes.
So we don't know for sure if these gnolls are, his gnolls, but why not? Why the heck not? Because he has my blood, and because the secret is out, I'm sure he's going to be one of those people like, well, you knew what you signed up for when I took your blood, and regardless if it was you or not, you were part of the group, so sayonara. Have fun in hell.
I think we'll probably be fine. We have recourse if we have to deal with the guide, so don't let her scare you. And I would like to point out, I was the only one not to give him my blood, so, And I did happen to stop the massacre of thousands of people. And also, we were paid handsomely for what I did, so no guilt.
I do like
You'll
my
feel
short.
guilty when Sunny here is captured and killed, and when all of our pets are brutally murdered because,
Murdered.
fuck! That wasn't supposed to be their next word.
Fuck.
Ah! I'm a terrible guardian.
Arable.
I think she's a fast learner.
Learner. Fuck. Terrible.
Okay, Sunny. Here, are you hungry? Let's get you something to eat.
And he opens
Hey,
his
Delvin.
mouth. Sits there.
What's some Elvish curse words?
I say several Elvish curse words.
And he
Say
repeats
several.
about he repeats about a fourth of them.
And I glare at them.
You're starting to grow on me a little bit, but I still don't like you.
It's like teaching a parrot to say a bunch of curse words. Alright. You guys move through these grassy plains really well. It's few travelers on the road, most of them obviously passing you on the way through, seemingly unscathed. And I don't know if you guys want to interact with anyone. Just random people that are coming through. Let's say...
I do want to say while they're arguing, Poe kind of like goes to the back of the trail, or the back of the group, walking behind everybody.
Right. Yeah, so you walk back there. I'm assuming to separate yourself
Yes.
from the tension. You're just like, I'm gonna slowly fade away.
Because I have no idea what's going on. I just...
Alright. Yeah. You do that, no problem.
Internal party politics.
Mhm.
Yeah. She figures, and she doesn't want to... And
Do a perception check real quick.
me?
Yeah.
If I can remember how. Hold on, my brain's not working. Oh, perception. Awesome.
4? Oh, wow, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, you see nothing. Okay. So,
I mean, by the way, whenever, just so you know, I'm always on the lookout because I know that we're.
no,
so-
this is something particular.
Okay.
Let me see. Passive perception 12. You do have a 12 passive perception. Nah, for what I'm doing. Yeah, okay. Ooh, excuse me. Alright. Again, travelers passing by. You guys can keep moving forward. Does
Razig's
heat up throughout
call
the day.
outs. Razig's gonna talk to one of the groups. How's town up ahead?
Oh, one of the travelers passing by.
Yeah.
When you do call out, it happens to be like these, like this couple. Like it seems like a gentleman and a older lady, with on a wagon with a mule. What are you asking?
How the town up ahead is?
Oh well, the town. Are you talking about Kamordah? And they kind of slow down their wagon to like exchange.
Next closest town on this road?
I mean,
I think I heard there's something called the Hearth's Mines. I don't know if that's an actual town.
no. That's just a mine. There's tier stock up there. I mean, D stock, as well as Kamordah. D stock is a little like Hamlet, but that's where we're from. Most people are heading up to Kamordah, but Deerstock's doing, I guess, fine.
We're going to Kamordah too.
Yeah, that's what we figure. Not many people head over to Deerstock.
Have you heard anything about Kamordah? Like, why are you going?
Hmm? We're not going to Kamordah. They're heading past you.
Oh, from Kamordah. Why are you leaving Kamordah?
We're not leaving Kamordah. We're from Deerstock. We're right before Kamordah.
Why don't I have a map?
Yeah, I'm confused as well.
Well, it's on the
Sorry.
map.
I know, but Eliwick doesn't know.
Oh, yeah. So D-Stock is on the way. So, like, you would pass the Herathis mines, and D-Stock is, like, just past that, off the beaten path, and north is Kamordah.
Oh.
Okay. Well, have you heard anything from Kamordah being so close to it?
I mean, we heard some from the travels. It seems like they're having a bit of issue with the rainy weather, causing their vineyards to be a little too swampy for their liking, you know.
Yeah,
Hard
I've
to
heard
make
that
wine
too.
with shitty dirt.
Wine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We can drink
Okay.
there.
Huh?
We can drink when we get there.
You think there's going to be another festival?
We'll
Well,
make
not
one
with
if we
all
have
this
to.
rain.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know about festivals that they have up there. They don't really go up to Kamordah very often.
Especially with all this rain, I'm sure there's no reason to.
Hmm. Yeah, part of the reason why we're heading is the dash.
Because of all the rain.
Hmm.
What if it just stops raining?
Well, that'd be real nice, but you know, we've already packed up and left.
Alright, that makes,
Really, affects your mental state when the sun never comes out.
yeah, I could, yeah,
And
I
we're
could definitely
already
imagine.
close to the desk door, so we're not trying to get there faster.
Enjoy your life.
Yeah, that's the plan. Enjoy your travels.
Mm-hmm.
And they just kind of mosey on.
So question, Eliwick. When we get there, what's the plan? How are we gonna find this Thunderbird thing?
I'm assuming we would just go to where the storm is worse?
Awesome. That sounds fun.
Makes sense
Yeah.
to me.
I think we'll figure it out.
I would just like to point out, everywhere I've taken us to a city where we got to enjoy a wine festival. I took it to another big city where we got to hang out at an inn, and then you take us somewhere and it's the middle of a storm. Just say.
Remember, it's not like I'm coming here for a leisurely trip. We had prophetic dreams, you know? And this is just my dream. And also, I've been visited and chosen by the god Cord, so can't just deny this gift, this challenge. I've got to show him my worth.
You've dreamed as well?
Yes. Couple of times.
What did you dream?
Well, I mean, mostly about, Cord. He wants to marry me. And he sent me a bird, a storm bird, but it got lost, and it's in Kamordah. So that's why we're going to Kamordah to go see the storm bird.
I'm bored.
I think I'm supposed to defeat it. I don't think it's a pet. I have too many of those anyway.
That's very true. Absolutely true.
I don't know what I would do if it was supposed to be a pet. What the stormbirds even eat? I don't know.
You're not allowed to have any more pets, Eliwick.
But yeah, so in essence, and then there was another dream about somebody who wasn't Cord, but was like a messenger from Cord. He was answering some questions that I had about why does he want me, and I guess he finds me feisty. I guess.
Who is this?
I don't know. I don't remember his name.
Cord?
No, the
Yeah.
messenger dude.
Oh,
No, I'm
thing.
talking about,
Oh.
is it Cord, like C-O-R-D? Cord?
Kord. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Okay.
He's
Isn't he-
So,
he's a god of like storms and fighting and stuff like that.
I mean,
okay.
I'm really good at fighting, so maybe
That's true. You
why.
never let me kill anything.
It's not, I don't do it on purpose.
And I look at Raz. He goes like, "See, she laughs. She laughs. I don't get to kill anything, and she just laughs about it."
But the others had dreams too. Whenever I had these dreams, that natural phenomenon that occurs that gives everybody dreams, that happened, and everyone had dreams, and
I
we
have-
all have little quests.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
No, he's lying. Everyone had a dream.
Don't remember mine.
I don't remember any dream. I mean, I've had dreams, but not prophetic ones.
Mm-hmm. He lies a lot, just so you know.
What the
That is factually inaccurate. I lie on occasion, but only when necessary.
This is not one of those necessary times.
And I am not lying. I do not remember any prophetic dream.
I'm sure she remembers.
Listen, you people all woke up, talked about these crazy dreams you guys had. I did not have a crazy dream. It was a perfectly normal dream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't believe you, but, just go ahead and continue to, tell us otherwise. We'll find
Listen,
out eventually.
I dream about people being killed on a regular basis, alright? There is nothing abnormal about my dream.
Mm.
Michael, do you really not remember your dream, or do you?
I remember it.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember it. Mostly.
I totally remember mine, and just out of character, I completely believe that it was not a prophetic dream. It was just a weird dream that I had.
Yeah, it's fair.
Well, but Ellerwick doesn't believe you.
I'm okay with that.
I've also had very strange dreams. That was
Oh.
unusual for me. I normally don't dream at all.
Razik,
tell.
how did I meet these people? What if I got myself? I'm just
What happened in your
mumbling.
dream? Shh. Let her talk.
Oh, there was an elf, I believe a wood elf, and he was talking, but I couldn't hear him. And I also looked up into the sky and within this dream, and there were sky cities falling, and it
Hmm.
was chaos.
Wait, doesn't that sound like somebody else's dream?
What?
Murder.
Did Arius have this dream? Arius, where are you?
I don't think Arius is part of this campaign.
Is this the wrong one? What is her name in this?
Sturxia?
Sturxia?
You see, Poe, she dreams about people that don't even exist in this world.
Where's Sturxia?
She's in the crystal.
Oh yes, that's right. I think somebody had a dream that was similar to that. I remember hearing something about falling cities.
Oh, yes. Did she tell you about our? Oh, you were there for our friends being sucked into a
don't-
crystal, right?
I wasn't there.
Oh, well, our friends were recently
No
sucked
idea what
into
you're
a
talking
crystal.
about.
Yes. That's...
Is this a normal occurrence for your group?
It
No.
wasn't until
Should
I
I be
met these people,
concerned?
but now, yes, you should
can't-
definitely be
no.
concerned.
You can't consider this a normal occurrence if it's only happened once.
It's not the first time weird crystal-related things has happened in this group.
It's
Remember?
it's dealing with the same crystal.
Understood, but it is becoming a common occurrence. And I told you guys not to take the crystal, but everyone's like, let's ignore Delvin. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
It's a democracy. You were outvoted.
I don't remember declaring this a democracy.
Well, that's the great thing about democracies. If everyone else wants it except for one person, I guess we're not having a tyranny.
Oh, is just slowly walking backwards again to the back of the group.
Hey, Poe.
You know, I'm sorry, Poe. This is a common occurrence too. We bicker all the time. I guess don't take any offense.
Oh, I've none taken. I
We
mean,
only
she just-
bicker because you don't listen to me, Eliwick.
You only don't want to. I'm bigger than you.
So as
You
you
are
guys
much
have
smaller
traveled,
than me, Eliwick.
you guys can now start to see some trees in the distance and that are getting closer. And as you guys are arguing, Warden starts to bark up ahead, and no one's on the road that you can see.
What is it, boy?
And he kind of looks at you, and he like runs forward, and you can see like the grass where it's mostly uniform. You can see a space where there's like an indentation, and he's like growling in that direction.
Guys, we need to be on guard. Warden senses something.
Mm. Hope has her hand on her sword, ready.
Should we disembark and scout?
I mean, I think it's right there.
Yeah,
And I point
it's
to
really
the
close.
spot. And I say, whoever's there, show yourself or learn to dodge.
Silence.
And I immediately throw my dagger in that direction.
Oh yeah, okay. You throw your dagger. I mean, you would have to get. We'll say you get within range, right? So you get within like 60 feet, whatever the range is. You throw your dagger, and you hear like a meaty thud, and then you teleport your dagger back to your hand, but it's silence. Like you hit something, and it definitely sounded fleshy, but there's no movement.
I hope I didn't kill whatever that is. Hey, Eliwick, go see what that is. I just said, you're the one with the huge axe.
Fine. If I kill it, don't go yelling at me for killing something I wasn't supposed to again.
I mean, I threw my dagger at it. I'm obviously not that concerned.
Okay. You know, I'm going to step into rage just in case.
Okay. And you're going to approach that area?
Yeah, very carefully and cautiously.
So you slowly, aggressively, enraged, part the grass, and you start to get through. It's like about 10 feet through this tall grass. And as you get closer, you start to smell this disgusting odor, and you can hear the buzzing of flies. And as you get into this little, not clearing, but where this indentation in the grass is, you see this bloated, dead carcass of a hyena, and it's enormously bloated. It's like strange and disturbing to see, and you could see where the dagger had penetrated. It actually hit the jugular of the dead hyena before it teleported back into his hand.
Delvin.
Yes?
It's dead already. So what?
But you
And I call over.
You see movement.
Oh.
In the.
Hold on, I don't call out then. I see movement in the bloat.
No, you call out first.
Oh.
But the bloated part, you see like movement. Kind of reminiscent of a baby kicking.
Okay. I'm going to kind of like pick up a nearby stick and poke at it. Is the abdomen is there a flap or or
What?
like okay, the abdomen, is it torn? Can I is there a flap that I could lift up and see if there's something crawling inside, or is it
flap. It's just fully it looks solid and hard, like the belly of the hyena is just extended way too far, and you can feel as you poke it with a stick, it feels stiff, almost like rigor mortis, but as you poke it, you feel pushback, and you see the pushing of the skin go forward.
Guys, do you know anything about the parasites that burst through?
More pushing, and then you see it in multiple different spots, like it's bubbling.
There's something inside this hyena, guys. I think
Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Burn it with fire!
Hang on.
I mean, I think I've already started backing up.
Yeah, as you back up,
yeah,
you get the grass screens it from your view, and you just hear this gush of fluid.
Oh. Do we hear it as well?
Some whimpering noises. Multiple whimpering noises.
Multiple whimpering noises. I don't hear anything aggressive or anything, right? It's just whimpering.
Sounds like whimpering.
Okay, I'm gonna slowly walk back forward, and with my axe held ready.
I'm gonna run over there.
You can see that the bloated area of the hyena has come open, and there's these humanoid creatures a
Humanoid.
litter of baby gnolls.
What the fuck?
God damn
Do
it.
I get to see them?
Yeah, you ran over, so you come
Yes.
behind her, and you see over her shoulder these baby gnolls just on their backs or like on top of each other, crawling out of the body.
Anus.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is this
Uh.
how gnolls are created? Because, I mean, I might have missed that lesson.
Anyone
This is
wanna do a
disgusting.
history check
I
or a nature check?
I mean,
Poe
gnolls
is gonna
kind of look
walk
like
over there
hyenas
because
anyway,
she is
right?
very. She has no idea what's going on, so she's gonna walk over there and see what's going on with them.
Here, I'll do a
Witness
history.
this
Oh!
beautiful thing. Yeah.
Oh
So you
shit!
you say this, and then it comes back to you because you tried to forget. You really tried to forget. But yeah, essentially is they have the hyenas, and they're supposed to feed, and then from the hyenas are born the gnolls. They have to stay. I forget exactly how, honestly, but it has to do with them being in the presence and then being connected to their demon patron, essentially, spiritually, sort of. And yeah, they pretty much Virgin Mary bunch of gnolls.
Guys,
can you burn things?
I have a torch with me at least.
You can't cast like a fireball or anything.
I could blow on the torch, make it look a little bit hotter.
All right. Well, who's gonna help me kill these fucking disgusting animals?
they're babies.
Oh.
I don't care. They are evil gnolls. They deserve to die.
As you say this, one of the little ones is this.
Okay, Eliwick, go
And then
take
you
care of your
hear-
turtle. I have to do something real quick.
One of them starts to do like this little high-pitched little laugh, and then they all start to like together.
Fuck!
They're going
They
to get
start
more
to
gnolls
laugh
over here.
together.
Kill them now! Kill them!
You told me to run. I'm running.
Okay, I'm gonna start picking them up and slitting their throats.
Oh yeah, you slit all their throats.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, if nobody stops him,
No,
It's-
I'm not gonna.
Nope.
easy enough to do. Without
Yeah,
any
I'm
detail.
just disgusted,
Yeah.
and I just
Just
don't
do
even
that.
want to go near them.
Yep.
After he's done with that, Radzig's gonna throw the torch on top of the whole lot of mess.
Yeah, and then you just cook the rest.
Fucking
This
disgusting.
is a field of grass, by the way.
Burn the whole place down.
Radzig looks back after a second like, oh shit, and starts trying to take out
There
the
goes another ecosystem.
Yeah, well, I'll say you get most of it out. I don't want to have to deal with you destroying the plains. Yeah, so you put out the fire surrounding what you were trying to burn, and you successfully, burn the corpses.
It had to be done, Eliwick. I'm sure it's just another tick in the you hate me freaking box, but
Murder.
Well,
Bam.
those gnolls might have been calling other gnolls, and
yeah, so let's prepare ourselves for a fight.
I wasn't gonna try to keep some gnolls, man. I know better than that. But I'm just saying that I still have an issue killing baby monsters.
I do not have any such qualms, so I guess it's a good thing I was here.
I'm not gonna say thank you, but I'm glad we didn't get attacked by gnolls.
It's
yet.
okay, Eliwick. I know that you're thankful.
I'm stomp off.
Radzig's gonna walk by Sunny, murder, and give him a thumbs up.
Razzik, don't encourage them.
Murder. His quills are like bobbing up and down.
Sonny,
And I say,
hey, Ellie.
I say, fuck you, Razig,
Fuck.
in Elvish.
I'm gonna throw a rock at your head.
I'm going
Just like
to
a little
attempt to,
pebble. Just a
I'm
little
going
pebble.
to attempt to catch it.
All right, dexterity saving. Or,
Absolutely.
yeah,
What do
whatever
I
is a
do?
catch. You do. Here, we'll do a contested. Yeah, you do
Okay.
whatever is your strongest strength check or athletics.
Okay, so athletics.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Throwing.
Okay.
15 versus. What?
Uh,
Wow. So yeah, you attempt to catch it. If you try to dodge, you probably would have dodged it. But because you try to catch it, it's a small pebble,
Yeah.
and it goes between your fingers, nails you right in the forehead.
Okay.
No
I
damage.
I just like look at Eliwick and I like stare at her for a second. And I say, "Good throw."
And I'm just gonna like smirk and not say anything and turn around.
And I go mumbling and fucking Eliwick. So we should probably be prepared. I'm pretty sure if there's one knoll, there's others around, so we should be prepared for that. Maybe we should do something to kind of keep ourselves hidden. Maybe get off the main road.
Yeah, probably.
The fuck is that picture of?
Do you think we can hide though with
gate.
this group?
It's a straight road.
Um,
We could abandon the cart.
we can't abandon the cart. It has the fucking crystal in it.
We could carry the
Can't you
crystal.
just carry the crystal?
That seems like an incredibly terrible idea.
Well, I mean, I could carry it in the satchel thingy, right? Because didn't I have Warden carry it before?
Yeah. Don't we have like a shit ton of stuff in the cart though?
Oh, that's true.
Maybe. What time of the day is it? Is it still like
Right
morning?
now, I want to say it's like noon. Like I traveled you guys close to the Harathis mines. Harathis mines.
Maybe we should. Do we want to? I'm thinking of what we should do in this situation. So, what do you guys think is this thing? Actually, I'm gonna go over to that area, and I'm gonna scout around a little bit and see if I can find any tracks.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are gonna stop outside the like where the trees begin.
Are there any like? Is there a place that's kind of like off the road that would be somewhat hidden?
I mean, what do you mean?
Like that I could send them to go hide, like in so that they are not obvious while I'm out scouting.
Out here in the plains part, not really. But if you push into the trees, you probably find somewhere.
All right, you guys wait. Give me a second. I'm gonna see if there's any tracks. See what I can find out. Keep your eyes open.
Okay.
Let me see what I can do.
Here, I'm going to send Kat up into the tree, sort of a little bit with you, and she'll make a noise if she sees anything weird.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go check stuff out.
Okay. So you push into the trees, or like, are you going on the road ahead, or are you like traversing like the edge of the road, pushing further in forward to see what's in front?
I want to see if there's a track that shows me where that frickin' hyena came from.
Oh, okay. So you're doing do a survival check.
Okay. Not my strong suit.
Okay, not bad. So you can tell from like the immediate like spores that you can see that this hyena was like drunkenly like walking this way before it like collapsed on the ground. So it's pretty easy to follow, and you find yourself at the tree line. And do you want to push further in?
This is where Kat's going to go up. Right at the edge of the tree line.
I think I will, like, kind of point at the tree and, like, tell Kat, hey, keep an eye out. I'm going to go get everyone else.
She kind of, like, raises her eyebrows and stuff. In agreement.
Good monkey thing. All right, I'll be back. And I'm going to go tell them, it looks like the tracks head into the trees. Do you want to follow the trail and maybe get the jump on them before they find us? That way, at least we kind of know what's going on.
Is there any possibility of us like passing on by, or do we have to go through here?
I mean, it looks like the trail kind of goes in the direction that we're headed.
Oh, shoot. What do you guys think?
We should probably deal with this.
If you guys want, you guys can go. We can go into the forest a little bit. You guys can find a place to kind of hide. I can go. I'm a little stealthier than the rest of you. I can kind of go scout out, see if I can see what's going on, and come back and report.
Oh, are you stealthy?
I am incredibly
Well,
stealthy.
I think he has Poe.
Oh,
Me?
Yes.
No.
Fair enough.
does that work for you guys, or do you guys all want to just try to go together?
I think we should stay together, but I
Yeah.
understand what you're saying.
I think we should try to stay together too, but I know we have a lot of stuff, so maybe some of us like we'll stay more or less together, but still protect our cab like wagons
Well,
towards the
listen.
back.
How about this? This is kind of my thing. I think I have a much better chance of kind of seeing what's going on without being detected if I'm alone rather than having all of you guys with me. And then I don't have to worry about what you guys are doing or protecting you guys.
Okay.
I can just handle this. I won't go far. I'll just scout maybe a couple of miles and give me 2 hours. And if I'm not back, you guys just keep going.
And follow you?
No, just keep going. I'll find you.
Is it? Wait, I thought you said this is where we were heading anyway.
It is, but the trail. Here's what I'm saying. The trail is into the forest. It's not exactly where we're going, but it's in the same direction. So if we keep pushing on, we're going to eventually run into them. I think it would be better to see them before they see us.
Okay. I mean, I'm okay with that. What about? Do you guys think that's okay?
You've been together longer than I've been here, so I'll trust your judgment, Eliwick.
Yeah.
Sounds fine to me. I think I should go with you, Delvin. I'm also sneaky, you know.
Or okay,
yeah.
we could send Cat with him, and if some, if you send Cat the signal, and I'll teach you the signal. She knows to return to me, and if she returns to me, then we know that like you're in trouble, and we can go find you.
That works for me.
She won't help you she'll just be in the trees. She's not
Yeah.
gonna like.
Yeah, I wouldn't want the little tiny monkey to get into combat with me. And I'm going to try to avoid combat at all costs. Like, I have experience with fighting, and it's not gone well recently. So
Difficulty increased.
Razig, how stealthy are you, Razig?
I think I'm as stealthy as you are. OC, like 5.
Okay,
Plus 5.
I get a plus 10.
Dude, you're
So-
level 6. How?
Because I have expertise in stealth, and then that's one of my character or my class traits is being super stealthy. So how about? Yeah, I'm gonna go scout. I think the cat thing is a good plan. So I'll be back in an hour or two.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So you take Cat to go
Correct.
scout. All right. So you
Yes.
meet back up where you left Cat, and she's still where she was.
And I look up at her. I was like, "All right, little buddy, I got the permission from the old lady that you're gonna help me out in this. If anything happens to me, go back to Eliwick and let her know what happened. You got my back?"
She kind of does like the monkey cringe face, but yeah, you think so.
All
But
right.
just remember the hand signal I showed you. And that just tells her to find me. That's it.
Absolutely. Do I remember the hand signal that she told me?
Hopefully.
Yeah, I'll say yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it's not complicated.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna head out. So
Yeah. So you move through the forest following this. It's really easy trail. Going off of what you rolled before, the 17. I'll say you
yeah.
pick up where you left off. You've got a good visual and memory for what happened. Stealth, very good. Good to know. Go ahead and roll for Cat just to see how quietly she's jumping from tree to tree. Her
Oh
stealth.
man. Oh man. Hold on. Oh. Okay, what am I rolling though? Because remember, she doesn't have like.
Open her character sheet.
Yeah,
There should be a stealth button, isn't there?
there isn't. No.
Let me see. Pets, cat. Hmm. Just do a dexterity check.
Oh God.
Oh, that one.
No.
Oh.
No.
So she's not quiet. She's jumping from tree to tree.
Also, keep in mind she is an animal, so animals are supposed to make
Here.
noise.
Do you want me to remind you that she has a flying broom?
Okay, no, but you didn't. We were working on that. I thought she had to essentially attune to that. Like, has she attuned? Because I've been training her. Like, we just left
I
the
never
city.
wrote the stats for anything or like marked how many checks or anything. So if you want her to be able to fly on it right now, I don't. That's fine. Just so you don't have to worry about her making noise. She can be like hovering
Fine,
above
okay,
the ground.
fine. She'll
Yeah.
hover. She's gonna hover then.
Because what's less conspicuous than a fucking flying monkey?
The noise level is different.
No, I get it.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
I'll give you that. So you look back and you see she was making a lot of noise, and then she kind of like gestures at you, like stop moving, and then she runs away. And you wait there, just like, yeah, it's just a reason. And you just see this monkey on a broom flying above the foliage. She's like, yeah, this wasn't working out, Stealth. This is better.
And I do one of those like head and face of my hands, just like rubbing my face, like, oh my God, why did I? Okay, let's go, frickin' flying monkey. All right. So let's follow this
So,
trail.
yeah, you follow the spores, and you see as it kind of makes an arc, and it kind of heads back to the main road. And you can see that it seems to have had more posture, and its stride becomes more even and like normal as far as hyenas go. And then you start to see other prints and paths, and as it makes its arc, it connects back with the main road, and you can see where the main problem happened from the other caravan. You see like old dried blood, a lot of dirt's already kicked over it, or rain has come and messed most of it up. But you can see remnants of a scuffle here. It's very faint, not too much going on there. Go ahead and roll another survival check.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to find the tracks of the main group, but we'll see.
Okay.
Nope.
But that's pretty much what you make. The biggest thing that kind of draws your attention is you do see like some flies, and at first you're like, shit, not another one. But no, it's the carcass of a horse that's off into the foliage a little more. That's the extent that you're able to find.
Okay. All right. And how far? Like, I guess how far down the road am I? Like a long ways, or is it fairly close?
Fairly close. It's not too far, but you made some ground. I'd say maybe like an hour.
Okay. I'm gonna motion Cat to go back and get them and bring them here. And I am going to climb up into a tree and just kind of like hide and scout. Like just keep an eye on the forest, see if I see anything weird going on, and while I'm waiting for them to come here.
Okay. As you're sitting there, Cat first, at first she's like sitting on top of the broom, using all four hands to like hold onto it to stay upright. And when you give her the hand signal, her whole body shifts and she's upside down now that she lets go with her two regular hands, not her feet hands, and just like waves at you and then goes straight up into the sky.
I guess. Are we ready to go? He's calling for us.
Well, I mean, that was him. That was her leaving.
I'm so confused.
No, you're okay.
My brain was thinking too loud at that moment.
You're good.
Mhm.
And then Delvin, while you're waiting for her to make it back there and for them to arrive, you do see like a single horseman just like riding through.
Does this horseman look like a human?
Yes, yeah.
What are they? Are they dressed like a regular person, or do they have weapons and whatnot?
They do have a weapon. It looks like they have a rapier, and they have what looks like a satchel full of what looks like paper. Some of it's like sticking out, and they have like a rucksack, very minimum, with a bundle wrapped up on the back of the horse.
I'm pretty concealed in the trees, right? Like, can I be like super hidden?
Yeah.
Okay.
You rolled a 25.
Yeah. So I'm gonna yell, "Hail! Stop, traveler!"
And he like kind of comes to a stop, looks around, and looks. He didn't come to a complete stop. He's like slowly moving. He looks scared, like, oh fuck.
I mean you no harm. Just any news from the trail ahead?
Where are you? You're not gonna rob me, bandit.
I promise I will not rob you, but I do not trust you any more than you trust me. So I think I will stay hidden until I assess the situation a little bit more. Is there... I have a group farther down the trail, and I'm just making sure it's safe ahead. Any
No.
news from the trail?
No, it's not particularly safe. If you move fast enough, you'll be fine. I did spot Knowles at the Harathis mines.
Of course you did.
Be safe! And he just starts booking it forward. He was very uncomfortable.
And I just say, you too, fucking asshole. Okay, I'm gonna stay here
Later. Okay.
and keep waiting.
And then Kat does arrive. You see, as what are you doing right now?
I mean, I'm just kind of sitting on the cart waiting.
Okay. Yeah, you're sitting there, and then you see Sonny. He's like looking at you, his frills. He looks up and he says, "Amley," and then right between you and him, Monkey just pops up her face right in front of you. Cat, not Monkey.
Oh, okay. Guys, I think this is the signal. Ready?
Okay.
Ready, Poe?
Behind you.
Okay.
What time of day is it about now?
It's just a little afternoon. Like,
Okay.
like if it was noon before, it's like 2 o'clock.
I should go.
Okay, so I guess...
Yeah, you make your way up the path, and a horseman is riding your direction, the same one that I described to Josh. And he gives you guys a wide berth as he tries to pass you guys.
Alright, I'm just
Alright.
gonna let him go on.
Yep, so you guys make your way down, and you, Delvin, from the bush, you start to see as your party is arriving.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sneakily find a way that as they get ready to pass underneath me, I can jump out of the tree and land on the cart.
Alright, roll a dexterity check.
I really hope this works
Acrobatics.
out. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, as you guys are, riding your wagon through the woods, you hear a thunk as
I'm like,
Delvin
Ah!
apparates on top of the wagon.
I know.
Delvin!
And then roll a dexterity saving throw, Delvin.
Oh, god damn it. I don't want to roll dexterity.
You feel a sting in your leg, and you take 3 poison damage. As you look
Wow.
down, you see this black quill in your leg, and you look back down at Sunny, and he's like, "You scared the baby."
You scared the baby!
I pull the quill out and I say, "You are this close to becoming turtle soup, you little fucker."
We're not cannibals!
It's not
Fuck.
a person. It's a... Yes, very good, Sonny. That's what I said.
What did Sunny say?
He said fuck.
Oh.
And I pull the quill out of my leg, throw it on the ground. I'm like, asshole turd.
And he
Ruined
kind
my
of
little
like sinks
prize.
into his shell.
When can we teach him how to use a knife?
I'm guessing you'd need to wait a few more months for that.
Teach him how to use a knife. Face. Oh, by the way, so there's some gnolls at this mine up ahead, and yeah, they are probably going to try to kill us when we get there. So, do we want to go take care of that?
I guess. Yep. You
Try
guys ready to take?
surprise them.
Yeah. And
Or
then
do
Poe
we
could have a real fight with us.
Do we want to avoid these gnolls and hopefully not be murdered by the guide?
I mean, we don't know that these gnolls are the guide's gnolls. He hasn't showed himself yet, so.
We gotta find out if he's gonna be a problem now.
Excuse me. Maybe the guide's in the cave. And then if
Maybe.
that's the case, maybe we shouldn't.
It's up to you guys. I'm totally down to rid ourselves of this problem.
Thinking.
Shit.
What do you think, Poe?
Oh, sorry. I just got an important email.
Oh.
So sorry. So, Poe is like just lifts her hands and says, "I would like to not die today. I don't
Yeah.
know what you've gotten yourselves into, but I'd rather not get pulled into that."
So maybe we just, it's not our problem until it is.
I mean, we're probably gonna. I don't know, guys. We
The
may.
can needs to be kicked down the road, Delvin. I don't know what a can is, but
I'm pretty sure they have cans in this world. Yeah, that's fine with me. Let's go take care of your scary Stormbird thing before we deal with this. But just remember, our way back, this is probably still going to be a problem, and now we have an enemy behind us and unknown ahead of us. So
Well, maybe it won't be our problem anymore when we come back.
I say we at least check it out. But as you said, Eliwick, it is a democracy.
What do you think, Razig? What was that?
it sounds like a tomorrow problem.
Yeah. So I kind of want to skip it too.
Well, looks like I've been outvoted, so on we go to the
Alright.
Stormbird.
You guys start moving forward on this main road, and you guys kind of, it gets like thicker and thicker, the trees around you, and you come to like this crossroads, and I will pull up the map for you so you can see. And you can see as you come into this clearing, especially you, Delvin, with a 14 passive perception, and Poe, you can see it as well. And actually, I think most of you, except for Razig, yeah, everyone except for Razig, can see to the north of you guys. Actually, I should probably. Strixia not there.
Razig's just whistling to himself.
There. Let me put. Yeah, I'll move you guys onto the page. Hold on. Oh, I already did move you there. Okay. Party. Not pets, players. I'm gonna add your character as Mira. Poe, not as Mira. What the hell? There we go. Okay. So you guys see to the north, this mine. That's hard to miss. But what everyone else sees is that it's fortified pretty well, and you can see some movement up ahead. And you guys know that to the west, so this direction, not west, more north, but you guys gotta head this way to get where you're going.
So basically, we have to pass by the mine to go where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Is there anything out front of the mine that we can see?
From what you can see, go ahead and roll a perception check. Let's see how much you can see.
Give me 1 second. I stepped away from the computer.
Shame.
30 minutes, Alistair.
Is he even out here? No, I don't know if he heard you.
Sorry. I was looking at my fish.
Fishy fish.
Perception.
11.
Hold on. I think I might have advantage on this.
Let's find out.
Oh, never mind. It's investigation and wisdom.
Okay.
Insight.
So yeah, from what you can see, it's fortified, and you can see like the movement which you suspect is gnolls on these 2 raised platforms that are on each side of the entrance.
Okay. And they haven't seen us yet, right?
Not that you can tell.
Okay. All right, everyone, quiet, off the road, and I kind of direct them kind of off the road to try to hide.
Okay.
Like, can we hide behind this little tree over here?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Pretend there's not a tree falling on the road, because that's
Okay.
Yeah, that totally looks like a trap to me. And then when we get behind the tree, I say, so we have to go past his mine regardless to get where we're going. Do we want to go find out what's going on over there? I can go scout it out.
Fine.
Okay.
What was that, Razig?
Mine? It's
Yeah,
joke.
what? I didn't hear you.
What mine?
This
What
mine
might-
over here.
Oh.
Oh, he doesn't see it.
his perception wasn't high enough.
Oh, Razik, there's a mine up there. Just trust me, it's there.
With pointing,
It is.
You can see it.
Yeah,
You're just
fine.
like, oh.
And it might be in our best interest to go find out. It looks like they have some sentries out front. And I don't feel like they're going to just let us go past.
So you don't think we could sneak by at all?
Are we not far enough that they would not see us?
I mean,
They would.
We're actively looking so we see them, but
Yeah.
if they're not,
do you want to take that risk when I could easily just go up there and kill the sentries and we could sneak by?
Okay, that sounds okay. We can kill the sentries and we can sneak by.
Okay.
But what if there's some people inside that we can't see, and then now we've just gotten into battle?
Well,
that's
what if
You run.
what if we are trying to sneak by, the sentries see us, and then we're still in a battle? The only difference is now they have an elevated firing position on us.
I don't want to repeat what happened with our last horse and escaping.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right, just do your thing.
And I lean over to Razik and I was like, I really just want to kill something.
I know.
All right, so I am going to. I say, all right, so I will go scout them out. If there's any problems, I will whistle like a bird.
Should we have a little bit more of a detailed plan? Like, I'm relatively stealthy. I could sneak up with you to a degree, and the other two could
Yes.
get ready to move the cart past us if things go wrong. So we could
Absolutely.
just make a run for it.
So here's what we'll do. If anything happens, how about you guys get the cart ready? If anything happens, me and Razig will sneak up, try to take care of the sentries. If anything happens, you guys take off, and we'll do a defensive retreat where we just try to catch up with you guys, but avoid engagement if possible.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to like to the west, correct? So like this way.
Adam?
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't see that.
Okay, so you guys maybe like
talking and my mic was muted. Sorry.
No
You guys didn't
worries.
hear a goddamn word I said.
Nope.
we did not.
No.
I'm like trying to say, I don't think we should split up. Why is no one listening to me?
Oh.
That's why. Oh,
I mean, we're not like. Here's the thing. I work best when I can surprise people. So, and I'm a little bit better at that than you guys. So,
but if you get overrun, should we be waiting on standby to help you?
listen, I can get away. Trust me. I'm not too
And-
worried about getting caught in battle.
And what about your friend here? And she points to Razik because she can't remember anyone's name.
Well, Razik
I'm
is more
thinking-
there to help me if I need it, but either way, we're going to run before we fight. So,
Okay.
I'm
And
very
me
good
and-
at running.
and just so you know, Poe, me and Razik have been doing this for quite a while. Before we met Eliwick, it was just me and him. So we kind of have our. This is what we do.
Okay.
Run.
Not so much
And-
run, but kill things together stealthily.
Then run.
Then run. Yes.
She looks to Eliwick and says, do you think this is the right thing?
I mean, I don't particularly want to go in the mine, and I want to just get on by here. And maybe it might be a little easier to get on by if there's no guards watching. So they're just trying to take out the guards. But you guys have to promise, if you don't think that you can take out the guards without other people noticing, you guys just gotta come back and we're gonna try something else.
Absolutely.
Do a wide berth. We'll take a little bit longer to get to Kamordah. Take a
I
different
trust your
path.
judgment, Eliwick.
I know it doesn't mean much, but I give you my word. If we can't take out the guards stealthily without raising an alarm, we'll head back and think of something else.
Okay.
Okay.
Good luck.
You ready, Razik?
Yes.
Okay. So before we go, just to there's guards like on either side, here and here, right?
Up on top.
Up
So-
on top here.
So you see
Okay.
this wood platform? I didn't do it really great, but it's like a raised platform. Those
These
brown
are?
squares, yeah.
Yeah, these are like elevated platforms. Okay. And is this taller than those platforms behind
Oh,
it?
by a long shot, yeah.
Like, is it so high that I couldn't jump off of it?
Yeah, without taking damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, I would need to sneak around, climb up the thing to
Mhm.
kill them.
Oh,
Correct?
and this is, I mean, this picture shows it like this, but it's you. Once you get closer, you'll have a better view. This way I
Okay.
can describe it.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, so, trying to decide. So I have two things that I could do, because I have boots of elven kind. Real quick. Surface also checks silently. Okay, so I am going to take my cloak off. Oh, do you have to attune to the cloak? I can't remember.
I think we already attuned. You had attuned to anything you would need to, so I think you're fine. I remember asking about things, so.
No, what I meant is, can I give my cloak to Razik?
You might have to look it up then to find out.
Uh-huh. Yeah, let me check. I'm gonna look at the two and see if I had to attune to the boots.
Probably for my attunement. Not out matter, but there's an attunement.
So, the boots of Elvenkind say nothing about having to attune to it. And then the cloak of Elvenkind.
And so this distance also is not accurate. This is not 5 feet.
Okay.
Just so you know, it's like bigger. It's farther than it actually is on this map. So this is not like an exact battle map to say. At least this is just like an example.
Okay.
So maybe like every square is like 30 feet, maybe roughly. 20, 10. It's an illusion. There's no exact science to it.
Alistair, stop.
So the two of them kind of work in tandem. Like my boots of Elvenkind are for when I move silently,
Mhm.
and then the cloak of Elvenkind is more like when somebody tries to see me.
Mhm.
So, I think I'm gonna keep both of them. Actually, I was gonna give one to
Yeah, you're good.
one to Razik, but I don't.
He's not enough.
Okay. Yeah, for
The
sure.
boots probably wouldn't fit anyway.
Exactly. For my dainty little elven. Okay, so I want to move kind of around, kind of like this way,
Okay. Both you heading the same way?
and then so let's move to here first. Just behind to here first.
Both of you roll stealth checks.
God, stupid dice.
Nice. Nice, not bad. Okay. Oh, actually, give me a second. Phew. Okay, hold on, let me see. Okay. 2d20s. Wow. Okay.
So they have
This sucks that you
disadvantage.
can see my, well, for you, they
Yes.
have disadvantage? Okay, so,
Yeah.
let's see. Let's do... Still good. And, okay.
Sons of
You guys, move your character, Mike, Josh.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oops. Wrong.
And 1 second, let me see another thing. Dexterity +2. Oof. Whew. Okay. All right.
By the way, if you want to set it so that we can't see it, on the dice roller up at the top, there's a little thing that says GM.
Oh yeah, I forget about that. Okay.
If you click that, we won't see it.
Yeah. I rolled dice earlier just to scare you guys, but this is important.
Oh, you mother!
Like way earlier. So yeah, it's less solid. Poe. All right. So you guys move there, and you guys continue forward.
So I'm going to whisper to Razik. I'm going to say, Razik, you move up to that tree in front of us, right there, and I'm going to circle around behind, try to get up on that that platform. Actually, there's two of them, right?
Are these bushes?
Yeah, these actual bushes.
Okay, those are actually trees. They go up.
No, okay.
Yeah, there are bushes in there. There's like so it has trees, but the foliage in between the trees is pretty thick. There's lots of shrubs and bushes in there. So yes, there are bushes, but it's like a tree space. I know they're not really big. Those are extra for continuity for another thing.
Hey, Razik. So do you have any kind of like hold person, disabling type of spells?
Nope, not really. I just have shine image prepared that might be useful here for a distraction.
Okay. Trying to think because we need to kill both of them at the same time. Do you
Can
think
Misty Step through it if it's just one?
you could do what? Misty Step?
Yes.
And how far does that move you?
30 feet?
Okay, so and how tall are these platforms?
Those are, I want to say 30 feet. That's like my my go-to.
Okay. I mean, so you realize that 30 feet would be like a 3-story building.
I know how tall 30 feet is. Yeah, it's really tall.
Okay.
This is a really big freaking cave.
Those are some incredibly large fucking structures. All right. All right. So, how do you want to do this, Razik? We need to sneak up on both of them at the same time and kill them.
How are you gonna kill one of them? Are you just gonna drop down on it and stab it?
Well, I was thinking of just shooting them in the throat with my bow.
You think that'd be enough?
Well, I mean, out of character, I have assassinate, which when I guess you have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. In addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit.
You could make a distraction. Maybe have a fake knoll pop up, start waving at them. Then you could just try and take 2 shots.
That is not actually what we could do. Is we could put a knoll or something like waving to come to you. No, because then they might sound the alarm.
Then we make a run for it, and it'll be easy. We just run.
That's true. Alright, so what we could do is distract them. Hopefully, if one of them comes down, then you can try to kill that one silently, while I kill the other one. Or if they both come down, then we can get to jump on both of them at the same time. Alright, so... I don't know if I love this plan.
You guys hear from behind the tree a snap of a twig.
From
Who
behind
hears?
which tree?
Oh, sorry,
Yep.
for you and Razik, Delvin.
Oh, okay.
Behind which tree?
The one that you guys are in front of.
Okay.
Razig's going to...
Or behind shrubs, assuming that you guys are not like hiding behind bushes underneath this canopy of trees. So, directly in front of you, you hear a snap of a twig.
Okay, so I'm going to motion for Razik to get down, and I'm going to immediately circle around the tree as I have that camouflage cloak. So I feel like I should be hidden.
You are. And you rolled, what was your stealth earlier? So maintaining
8.
your 25. Was it
It's
25?
No, I rolled an 18.
18. Oh, that was flat? I thought that was Razik. You rolled a 21.
No.
That was me.
Sorry, I rolled a 29 then.
Oh yeah, yeah. So you go around and you see as you pass through these bushes like a ghost. You see a knoll just on the other side of the tree, and you see a drool just pulling out of its mouth as it's slowly moving that direction towards Razik.
Okay,
Oh, here, let me bring him onto your lair.
Oh yeah, I am going to creep behind him and attempt to slit his throat from behind.
All right. Go ahead here. Let me just give him a chance. Nope. He doesn't hear you coming or even have remote possibility. You come up behind him and go ahead and roll your attack. Your sneak attack. Auto crit.
I am going to attempt to do this. So I need to roll or look this up real quick. Dual wielding without the feet.
Huh?
Because I'm going to try to use both daggers.
You have 2 daggers?
Yeah, I have that +1 that I got and my.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So.
I would just say you're using 2 for this initial thing and just roll it regularly for this bit.
Okay. I think I just don't get my what's it called? Proficiency bonus on damage with the second dagger.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one is going to be my Raven Dagger, and I have advantage on it. I crit. So it's an automatic crit. And sneak attack, so make sure that's exact. Okay. So 12, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24, 33 damage.
Okay. So So keep in mind, this partly is for flavor, so don't assume this is how much health they have. But
Okay.
what does it look like when you kill them?
Oh, I'm just gonna sneak up behind it and like grab it by the it has like a little like mane on its head, right?
Yeah, it's got like
Yeah.
that fluff of hair. Fluff. Mane sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like
gonna
that
grab it.
mohawk.
I'm gonna grab it by that and pull its head back and just slit its throat, like right where its voice box is, so it can't make any sound.
Yeah, you get it right before it can even make a breath of air, and it just falls limp in your hands.
And in one motion, I like grab it under the arms and totally drag it back into the trees.
All right, yep, that works. And you feel as I'm on the wrong layer. You feel as your Raven blade, it like vibrates a little bit. Again with that like weird humming feeling.
Okay. I'm like, I don't understand that, but I think that's very strange, so I take note of it, but right now I'm more concerned with...
Yeah, the body.
Yeah. And I stash the body in a bush and say, "Welp, something sauce."
As he's gonna take a look at that body as he stashes it, so he could use it later as a possible image.
Perfect. Yes. And I actually look at you and I say, "My man." All right. Okay, so here's what let's do. Let's sneak up.
Jesus fucking Christ!
The cat
What?
scream. No, nothing else, dude. Mommy just got scared from the cat.
So let's sneak up here. You produce a silent image, and if one of them comes down, you take the one that comes down, and I'll go for the one up on the platform.
Alright, where are you guys?
We're still right behind this tree over here.
Okay,
Oh,
so
we're
it is
gonna-
a lot farther than that. So you'd have to get like here.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We're gonna sneak up here.
Are you pinging? Oh, okay.
We're gonna sneak up to this tree. He's gonna cast silent image over here of the knoll being like waving them down.
Mhm.
And I'm going to, as he's doing that, I'm going to try to sneak around over to this area so I can get a jump on him if they climb down.
Okay, here, I'll show you kind of what it looks like while you guys are that close. So that way you know, like, where it's going to be cast exactly. So if you're casting it, it would be like here.
Okay. So, and these are the structures, correct?
Yeah. I'll say you can't see the knolls inside.
Yeah, for sure. I'm suspending disbelief. Is there only one, or is there multiple knolls up on the...
So now that you guys are closer, you do see that there's 2 knolls on each post.
Fuck. Alright. This isn't gonna work. There's too many of them.
Would we just make a fire and make a run for it? I swear I'm not a pyro.
Your silent image, can it move?
Slightly, if I recall right. Changes as the image changes locations, you can alter its appearance so that its movement appears natural.
Okay. Do you have prestidigitation?
No.
Fuck.
Oh, right, yes, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
And can't you make prestidigitation make a screaming sound?
What?
Like a battle cry or something?
No, I don't think I can.
Okay, because I was gonna say you could have the knoll do that, and then there's a scream, and he goes running off in the opposite direction, while we run in the direction we're trying to go.
I guess technically I can. It's a harmless sensory effect.
Sensory.
And it gives
Oh, I guess
me... it says faint musical note, but that's not really a scream, but it could be like a far away sounding scream. Not even they'd even hear it.
Alright, let's... This is... is there anything underneath the the platforms?
It's like scaffolding that goes all the way up. You can see that most of it used to be used for like mining purposes to go up, and they're just using. They had blocked it off with like various pieces of like log and wood to make this structure.
Okay. Is there like a bunch of dry brush underneath it?
No, it's mostly just rock and wood, but not
Like
like dead brush. This is a pretty lively area when it comes to
if I
foliage.
if I set the wood on fire, does it look like it would burn?
Do a perception check.
And I have advantage on this.
I thought that was you said that last time, but you just,
No, so oh yeah, because
it's
it's
investigation or
investigation. What-
no. From what you could tell, it's hard.
That's what I have.
It's hard to tell.
No, yeah, investigation.
Yeah. In your head, you're like wood burns.
Yes.
You do know that it has been raining, so like there is moisture.
Yeah.
All right, let's make a decision though.
It's just because I want to put oil on the fucking scaffolding. So actually, it doesn't really matter if it starts burning. They're gonna be freaking more concerned about that than us. All right, so I'm going to sneak up. Like I could like sneak through this little area here, and it would be hard to see. And can I get to the base of the structure?
Once I'd say I'd have you probably roll another stealth check once you breach the trees.
Yeah, that's fine. I have advantage and
yeah,
a +10. Okay. So I'm going to sneak up to this structure, and I'm going to take one of my flasks of oil and like just kind of like drench the wood on one of the sides.
I'm having flashbacks of the bridge.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
that's the kind of shit that I do. And then I have burnt oath fumes. I don't know what those do anymore.
Those are for people.
But and then I'm going to.
Oh yeah, roll that stealth check.
Oh yeah. Okay. 23.
So.
And then
they
remember,
they have disadvantage. Okay.
Disadvantage to
I was about to say because they just rolled a crit. Okay, there we
go. Yeah.
So
I'm gonna pour the oil on there, and then I'm going to So before this, because I have a candle, I'm gonna light the candle, go over there, pour the oil on there, light it with the candle, and then sneak away.
Okay.
And then we're going to, as quickly as possible, haul ass back to the cart.
Okay. So yeah, you guys make your way back to the cart, and once you guys reach the cart, you start to hear. Whoop! I'm glad I didn't change you guys to that map. You begin to hear like the cackling hyenas in the distance, and you look back and you can see like there's a billow of smoke.
Okay, and when we get there, I get as close as I can and say, "Let's go, let's go," and we start quickly and quietly trying to sneak past.
Okay, you guys gonna hop in the wagon or on your various items?
I'm going to lead my horse because I feel like it's quieter, but I'll let them get in the wagon.
So you guys start like making your way, and you can hear like some commotion, and you see the smoke. You do see the like some movement outside as you guys start to go through this like what's it called? This intersection. You see movement on the ground outside where the fire is. And you can't really tell what's going on from this distance. You just kind of see through. You do see and you start to hear like this even louder, like screeching laughter from the top left one, as it does look like one of them is seeing you travel, but there seems to be a lot of commotion going on there.
And I say, quickly, let's go.
And as you guys are going through, just about to get out of this intersection area, a knoll pops out from this bush right here.
I'm still on the
You're in
cave.
Oh, you're still in the cave? Did I move the...
Yeah.
Oh,
that
shit. There we go.
Okay.
Actually, now.
Yeah.
Oh, I've moved.
Yeah, sorry. Am I on the right layer? Token. Okay. So yeah, a knoll jumps out of the cave and reaches for Sunny, actually. He jumps out of the cave, jumps out of the bushes, and he goes... and he's reaching for, like, the easiest, smallest target.
He's not the easiest, smallest target. No. I'm going to try to intercept that.
And we're all going to try to kill him immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to roll initiative against this one knoll? Oh, here, let's role play through this. Go ahead and roll a dexterity save to get between, or just how are you stopping the knoll from touching your baby?
I plan on kind of just body rolling the knoll.
Okay, so go ahead.
Like a football player?
Athletics check then.
I like it.
And he's going to roll a dexterity.
Yeah.
18. Yeah. You're a little too, like, so I'm assuming, let's say he's, like, in his shell, sitting on your lap, and this knoll, like, jumps out of the bushes and grabs Sunny. And you just hear, ah! As this knoll, like, jumps back into the bushes. Go ahead and roll initiative real quick. This is gonna, well, wait. Let me clear initiative. I lied.
Gonna say, I'm going to immediately throw my dagger at it as well.
Of course.
And keep in mind, he has Sunny on him.
I mean, I'm not too concerned. Where's my
Damn, yeah, he's dead. So pretty much whoever rolls first gets to go.
Oh, I get a 9.
Well, I rolled a 4, so.
Why is it not working? The turn order thing is not pulling up the menu. So I can't, like, put it in the right order. Oh, that's why, because I'm dumb.
We've established that all.
Okay, so it looks like Razik. Everyone rolled low. Damn.
I know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's fine, though. As long as I get to go first, I can kill this thing.
Razik, how do you...
How, like, is it... Am I going to have to make a roll to have Razik hop off the cart since we're moving?
No. Just tell me what you do.
Okay, Rajik's going to try and grapple him.
So, yeah,
Technical-wise, he's going to follow up with Eliwick and try and friggin' just tackle this dude.
Eliwick doesn't get the body, and you're going to go ahead and try to tackle him. Go ahead and roll athletics. 14. I guess that'll be... Yeah, I guess he's just going to try to dodge. Fuck. Yeah, he's a nimble little shit.
Damn.
So yeah, you try to tackle him, and he just like a football player, just like, you know, gets past you, keeping his knees high. And he's all right. Now he's making some distance, Delvin. He's getting a little far away. You gotta catch up to him. All right. He's fast, so he's like, this is not, the map is not accurate. He's like 60 feet ahead of you now. Like, he's booking it.
So I'll just move close enough to throw my dagger, and I have advantage on it because he hasn't had initiative yet.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your attack. Fuck yeah. All right, go ahead. And it auto crits, right?
No, but I automatically get sneak attack damage, because...
Well, the assassination, because he hasn't...
Yes, so you get any hit you score against creature that is surprised. I get auto crit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Fucking ones. 3 ones. 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
Okay.
And then he's still alive, right?
Yeah, so you pretty much you throw your dagger and it hits him right in the leg, and he like stumbles onto the ground.
And I'm going to catch up to him and use my second.
Okay.
This one does not. Actually, I don't know if it has advantage or not. He still hasn't used initiative order, so I think so. Doesn't matter. I crit. So, 8. Well, I can't do math.
17, I think.
Yeah, 17 damage.
17 only, or it doesn't do a sneak.
I don't get the sneak attack.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
It's
so
the
17 damage.
8 doubled, so 17.
The knoll is like, and it lifts up the shell as it's like bleeding, and it tries to crawl away, and you just see like a quill come out, and it just beads him right in the eye, and he like collapses.
And I just grab Sonny by the shell and pick him up and start booking it and toss him to Eliwick and say, "We gotta get the fuck out of here."
Sunny, and I'm just gonna, grab them and like pet them. Are you okay? Pat them on the back. Like, it's okay. We're here now. That was an adventure, wasn't it?
Then you hear the cackling in the distance, echoing through whatever mines are down there, and then you hear something different this time. This deep guttural roar from the depths of the mines.
Let's
Must go faster.
Yes, let's.
All right. So you guys make your way away. You just continue to move for however
at
long
this
you
point,
guys
we're
figure
not
is safe.
not even stealthy, just fucking full on booking it.
booking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and put you back on the map.
And I want to, as we're running away, I say, I feel like we should have just killed everything in that cave. Just saying.
Probably. I'd rather do that with everybody, though.
Now they're very angry.
They're gnolls. They're always angry. Like Eliwick.
Very true.
I'm not always angry. I'm a generally happy person.
I don't know. You seem angry most of the time.
And Poe's just like starts rubbing her forehead, and she's like, "I can't get away from them this time."
You know, maybe it's because I've never seen Eliwick around without you around, Delvin.
Shut up.
I
Right.
like so many things. Dude, I'm so nice that I have 3 pets now and a child. I just keep on adopting and loving everything that I come into that needs my help. I'm a nice person.
I don't feel like I was ever adopted nor loved.
I'm really sorry that I didn't find you when you were a baby.
I want to say it's become evening now. You guys have traveled quite a bit past the Harathis mines. You guys definitely put some distance. I imagine you guys had a bit of a faster pace than before.
Oh, for sure.
It has begun to sprinkle as you guys are now nearing Kamordah and this supposed perpetual storm that's in this area.
Am I supposed to be on the map, by the way? Because I'm still on the...
Oh, nope.
Yeah,
I moved
I don't-
myself to the map. There we go. All right.
Okay.
You guys are, the foliage that was nice and thick and lush has died away to where it was brush only for a while, and even that is starting to peter out as the ground goes from this flat to this becoming the hills that are known as the Bromkiln Hills. You start to see in the distance like these like steam shooting out from these various hot spots, these springs, and as you get further in, it starts to get like muddier and less pleasant to travel through in general. And you see that the mud also has this interesting hue. You know how in our world oil has like this rainbowy look?
Mm-hmm.
So this mud has a similar, but instead of like a reddish hue, it has like a bluish, like reflective, pearlescent look to it.
Like greasy poop.
Yeah, and I've never heard of shiny, greasy poop. What are you eating?
I'm going
Yeah.
to.
Cracker, okay?
Her talking about poop has made me realize I need to use the restroom, but I'm still listening. I'll just put myself on mute.
Okay, I'll continue to describe
Well,
it real
that's
quick.
creepy. Okay.
She's gonna have a greasy poop. Uh, yeah. Anyways, this has a blue, like oily look to it. Um, and if anyone wants to do a history check of what they know about Kamordah's mud or nature check, either one.
I want to
As
do a
we're
greasy,
going.
I
greasy
have
poop
low
check.
on both. So. Greasy poop check.
Denied.
I was originally going to do something, but now I really don't want to with this context around it, but I'm going to do it anyways.
Are you gonna smell it?
Razig's going to...
She's gonna lick
Yes.
it.
Razig's gonna... As we're going by, Razig's just going to reach his hand down, feel some of the ground, pull up his hand, and smell it.
It smells earthy, sulfuric a little bit.
Are you gonna taste it?
Little bit of methane, but nothing.
Yes.
Definitely like dirt. Do you taste it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it tastes very minerally. Dirt. Same things I said before.
Fish like dirt.
Yeah, it's mud.
I'm really glad that that's just dirt. What
Oh,
the
yeah.
heck?
And I will go ahead and pull you guys to like what the view starts to look like as you guys travel through these hills. There's random steam vents of continuously pushing out these vapors, and the rain is just getting heavier and heavier the closer you guys get to Kamordah.
Okay, I'm back. All right. Fuck rain.
Yep, gotta love that rain.
Yeah.
And
I hate the rain.
the sun is starting to crest the the mountains, or yeah, the hills. It's where it is pushing on nightfall, but you believe that you'll make it to Kamordah if you push a little more. Kind of similar to how you guys arrived to Phelan the first time in the dead of night.
Should we
That's-
just continue on?
Is this an actual city that we're going to?
It is a city, but it's not. I guess let's say a town.
Okay, but it's not like we're going to show up there and people are going to try to kill us.
No, not like that. No. Like they're used to people. It's a wine town. Like it's famous for its wines. Like people are very aware of its existence.
And if it's a wine town, they're probably all awake still.
Yes, so let's push on. See if we can get there tonight.
I know. I don't want to be out here with all these knolls and rain and things.
Definitely want to get out of the rain.
Yes, it's cold.
I think that's the first time today, Eliwick, that we agree on something.
It's bound to
Oh,
happen.
thank God.
As we're going, Razig's just like, his head's up. He's tasting the rain as we're going, mouth wide open.
And Aster.
I look at you and I say,
Oh, he wants to go to
the similarities between you and that turtle are starting to become uncanny.
between who and
Razig and the turtle.
Sunny has a name.
Yes, turtle.
Their name is Sunny.
Turtle.
You guys push on through the rain, and you do notice that it is continuously raining, but it does seem to ebb and flow with the intensity of it, and you do hear thunder rolling, but the wind doesn't seem to be aggressive, or it doesn't seem like super stormy. It just seems like a persistent, dreary storm that's continuously pushing, and it seems to stay that way, and it still ebbs and flows as you guys push, and eventually it's hard to tell when the sun would even set because it just starts to become black, and if you light torches or have lights to light your way, you can see that the mud in the night, the ground has a more of like a blue reflection from the oily stuff that's mixed in with the soil.
And as we're riding, I just look over at Eliwick and I was like, real nice place you've taken us to, Eliwick.
Thanks.
Can I make an Arcana check with the soil?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Just to see if there's any magicalness.
You do recall, mostly not that you detect something yourself, but the history of Arcana that you're familiar with, you do recall that something about the soil here and people who have been researching it have noted that there is something magical in essence about the soil in Kamordah.
Okay.
And that's why their wineries are so flourishing.
Okay.
And as you guys crest this hill, you see lights. And you can see that you finally have made it to Kamordah. And I will go ahead and transfer you guys to the map.
Oh, it's been a minute. I'm so happy we're finally here.
Womp, womp, womp.
I just want to tell you guys how much fun it is to travel with all of you. And look at this beautiful town that we've arrived at.
I'm sure it is really beautiful
Probably looks
under all
better
this rain.
than this map makes it look.
Pretty dreary.
It does. It's not that
Well,
bad.
your description has made it sound super fucking dreary
Yeah,
too.
it's also the middle of the night.
I can't see a damn thing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's dark. You start to see some houses, and you found like a road into town. As you guys start to head in, you see an inn that, I'm assuming you guys want to find it.
Hold on,
right?
before we actually like enter the town, I'm gonna like put my hand up to stop us and be like, "All right, guys, listen. We're not here to spend much time here. We're just passing through, so let's not acquire any more pets or traveling companions. No offense, Poe. But let's try to keep a low profile because this town's probably going to be destroyed by gnolls by the time we come back anyways. So just remember that. All right, let's go.
Should we warn them and prepare their defenses because we think there might be gnolls coming?
I think they probably already know.
Yeah, I'm
They'll
pretty sure it's...
probably ask us too many questions if we mention it.
Exactly, and
True.
then we'll get sucked into defending the town because Eliwick will have the side that she needs to save everyone, and we'll get stuck here. And I don't want that to happen, so... No,
No
let's just
strings.
go to... Yes. In and out, find the inn. I don't want to have to kill any shopkeepers in this town, too.
You've killed shopkeepers?
Long story.
Oh.
You guys I'm pushing into the town, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you guys make your way to the first tavern, and this sign is hanging out front, and it has a sickle with a thing of like grapes of vines being cut in half, and it's called the fuck. I'm trying to think of a name because I'm making this shit up right now. Someone else come with the name. I'll give you inspiration.
The twist
Oh yeah,
sport.
I already used a busty bow.
that you would get minus inspiration.
You want
The
to
twisted
name
sport.
the inn?
The Great Halls.
Okay, Great Pauls, and what did you say, Miranda?
I said twisted squirt.
There's already Twisted Sails.
Oh, I
That's a
forgot about
disgusting
that.
name.
A bloody body.
The Bloody Body. You know
The
what?
Hall of Grapes.
Hall of Grapes. Yeah, that sells it. I like that one. So Hall of Grapes. So you see Hall of Grapes with this sickle and these vines being cut by it. And as you guys stand before this door and you're about to start heading in, you start to feel and hear this grumbling, and you see as like pebbles start to fall off of this off the walls on this building, but then it subsides.
So pebbles are falling off the building?
Well, like the So this building itself is like made of like patchwork stone that has cement in
Okay.
between it, and like little pebbles were falling off. But it wasn't the building that itself. It felt like the whole ground was shaking, like there was a small tremor.
Oh, so like an earthquake type thing.
Mhm.
Oh well, that's man. I can't wait to leave. Let's get a room for the night and get the hell out of here.
All right. Whoa! Knock it
Whoa.
off, cats. All right. So you guys head in. Put your horses up. Do what you need to do with them, and I'm gonna say we take a break there.
Okay. Good
Well,
time.
it's about at time for the session to end anyway. 20 minutes.
Yeah, I mean we could end it there.
Do we want to?
I mean, if you guys want to role play the ending, or if you guys want to role play anything in the morning or something, that's fine.
I mean,
Miranda
Huh.
usually always wants to get off at a certain time,
yeah, for sure.
I'm a creature of habit.
and then I know Poe lives across the world, so
Well, we can.
Country.
Here's the thing: we're about to spend. I know that I'm saying let's get in and out, but that's just my character, not necessarily me as a player. We're about to spend some time in the city, I'm sure. So, I mean, I guess we could end it here. It's up to you guys. I wouldn't be upset.
He's gonna spend. I mean, I was assuming at least a day.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
sure
shit to do.
there's some quests. There's some quests here that I'm sure we can find. So, okay, I just want to real quick. I'm not entirely sure what. So our whole point of doing this is we're gonna go try to find this Stormbird, correct?
Yes. Yes.
And we know where the Stormbird is, correct?
Not exactly.
it's
This
in
is
the
as
far as
mountains.
we know.
Yeah, so you need to find out from here.
Okay.
Yeah, I
And
was gonna say that's what I think.
is the Stormbird like a well-known thing? Like, would the people here know about that?
I mean, you'd have to ask them.
Okay, that's what I was gonna get at. So we as a party have to find out where exactly we're going from here. This was kind of our destination. We didn't have a destination after this, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So we were coming here to find out information.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and Poe did hear rumors of a giant bird here, or around here.
Okay. So then, yes, we're probably gonna do a bunch of shit in this town. So, because we gotta go talk to people and role play all that out. So, if we want to end it here, I'm fine with it.
Tuck into the inn.
Okay.
This can be the end of it.
And I want to talk to Poe next session. I've been meaning to do it this session, but it never really was a good time. But I want to talk to her about her sword and dagger and stuff like that.
I mean, we still
Do
have-
you want to take that break and then we could do that?
Yeah, we could finish it doing
Yeah,
that. I
let's
think
do
that's a
that.
good idea.
Yeah, that's
So
perfect.
if anyone needs to do anything, just let me know when everyone's back or ready.
Okay.
I just have
Yeah.
to go pee real quick.
Alright, yeah.
I'll be back.
Alistair needs to go to bed. Alistair, Bevis. It's too late. We went way past 30 minutes.
It's 9:41, right?
Yes.
Um,
So,
Okay.
So, just so I know what our time frame is, so that what is our schedule? Are we playing 7:30 to 10, or what's the ending time that we're going to
It's
be doing?
Supposed to be 10:30, I thought. From my
Yeah.
understanding. Yeah.
By the
Yeah,
way,
it was
question for you guys. I'm going to attempt to start leaving work on Fridays at 5 because there's no fucking car. So, I'm going to try to get home a little bit earlier. Could we start earlier, or is this like the earliest we could start?
I think that's wholly dependent on your ability to actually do that.
I
Back.
Well, if it's possible to start earlier, I will attempt to do that, and then we can start earlier. But if it's not possible, then I'm not going to freaking put the effort. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Are you guys talking about starting earlier?
Yes. Because
Like how?
Well, yeah, it matters for Celeste too.
like 6-ish, 6:30.
So like 9 my time.
Yeah.
I could do that.
So like 9:30 your time.
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay. Then I will let you guys know Wednesday if I'm going to be able to get off early.
How about Ellie? What
When
do you
is?
think? Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna say when is the next game?
Well, for
Oh.
you it'd be 2 weeks.
Yeah, so that's what I'm asking. The 24th.
Let me check.
I
Yes,
want to
24th.
put it in my.
Yes.
I'm gonna put it in my calendar now. So
24th. By the way, I was going to ask you, are you like capable of playing every Friday, or is every other week better for you?
I can probably play every Friday because everyone's pretty much in bed by now. And I don't shoot on these days, so Friday
Okay.
I should be able to.
What do you mean by shoot? What do you?
I'm a photographer.
She's an
that's pretty
assassin.
cool.
I
I
shoot
thought-
people.
I was wondering if it was film or
No,
photos.
I
But
take pictures of half naked women.
that sounds like an awesome job.
It is actually a really amazing job, so great.
The reason I'm asking is you don't have to, but I was going to invite you. If you wanted to play in my game, you would be welcome to.
Yeah, I would
So-
love to.
Awesome.
Yeah,
All the
because
games.
that would because I would be it'd be fun. So
Yeah, I would love to.
okay, cool. Well, we'll talk about how to happen.
It sounds good.
Let me know when Miranda's back. And
Well, I don't know if she wants to. Hold on.
I mean, I don't really need her to do what I want to do.
Ellie just goes up and falls asleep.
Yeah, she's brushing his teeth, so I'll see. Yeah, let her finish doing that.
Do you think Ellie would have a harder, have any trouble starting earlier? I know she's usually talking to a teacher of some sort before the game starts.
No, today was different. Today was she has a new schedule.
Okay.
Today was because she had issues with the homework and stuff, and the way the instructions were not there, and what was actually expected.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But should be fine. I'll ask her.
And I figure if we start earlier, one, we'll get more accomplished in the
Yeah,
time.
without and that would be better for me because I'm, 3 hours over you guys.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I could stay up late, but towards the end, I get a little loopy.
For sure. Well, I feel like just the time that I start to get into the game is when we have to quit right now.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so I want to play longer, but like I realize that playing later isn't the answer. It's play earlier.
Earlier, yeah, and I could do that.
Some calendar. It's like
I'm gonna put 10:30 in here, so just let me know if it's gonna be earlier.
okay.
Yeah. That's
but
the safe. That's the safest because
Yeah,
you never know with California traffic.
I just don't book anything on Friday. Ooh. Oh,
Miranda's back.
excuse me.
Okay.
I'm back.
So, I figure we kind of go in and get a room or whatever, but then, I try to find Poe while we're kind of sitting in the common room or whatever, and like I'll buy her an ale. Say, hey Poe, can I buy you a drink?
Sure.
Not in that way, just a friendly have a beer on me.
Can I get everyone shoot Elvin?
I don't care. You have all my money.
Oh yeah. I'll have free.
So
Poe relaxes back on the bar. Says sure.
I've been meaning to ask you about your sword. Where did you get it?
It was a gift.
And who from, if you don't mind me asking?
My lady patron, Titania.
And you mentioned when we first met that you might know something about my dagger.
I do know some things. I was told some about it.
And
About yours and the other daggers, or the other sword as well.
Would you
I'm
mind?
sorry. I'm sick. Just so you know, I'm having trouble talking a lot. I'm okay talking. I just so you know, like I have
No
to stop
worries.
and cough every couple minutes.
Um,
Um,
would you mind telling me what you know?
well, what I know is that they are keys essentially, and that there is some Shatterkai, um, that are looking for them, and they want to use these keys, which are used to summon the Black Phoenix. And I don't know if you've heard of that, but trust me when I tell you, you do not want them to get a hold of these. And that is why I've joined your group. I want to make sure that they are not taken by the Shatterkai.
And do I know what the Shatterkai are, Adam?
You can roll a history check.
Okay. History.
I can't remember if you told me what they are either.
Uh,
I think you did. I'm looking at my notes.
yeah, I can explain it to you more. Yeah, you know that they're from another
Oh,
plane.
that's right. You did
Yeah.
tell me.
Delvin, you know that they're from another plane,
Uh-huh.
the Shadowfell. But other than that, you don't know like details about what they're like, and it now kind of clicks with you why they didn't have like money or anything on them.
Okay. Oh, and those things that we fought were Shatterkai. In the town when we got ambushed.
It wasn't a town; it was on the road.
Oh.
When I hopped in,
Oh, those. Okay, I gotcha. And you said you got it from your patron. Is that how it usually happens?
no, I do not believe so. I don't actually know the answer to that, but I assume you were not given your sword
No.
from a patron.
I
But
kind of. Go ahead.
I do believe that the sword or the key um, will attune to who it wants. So your key did choose you.
Yeah. Well, I wish it hadn't. To be honest with you, are you happy about having your sword, or was it kind of forced upon you?
As you're talking, I kind of pull out my sword and lay it on the bar and just lovingly like run my fingers over it, and I say it was a wonderful gift. I do love mine.
Does yours seem to vibrate sometimes?
Yes.
I've had that feeling before, yes.
Do you know what that is?
I feel like it's speaking to me. I actually don't know, but
Hmm.
it doesn't feel antagonistic. I only feel a connection to it.
Um, have you ever tried to get rid of yours?
No, I have no need. It was a gift.
Hmm.
Why would you want to get rid of a gift?
I can't seem to get rid of this thing. And I kind of
That,
pull my dagger out and like look at it, and I kind of put it
Oh,
on the table.
you look at it and you see that there's two more teeth, or set of teeth along that little line in the middle.
And I look at it, and I like kind of sigh. I'm like, any idea what those are? And I point to the teeth.
I have no idea. And that is a little off-putting. I see why you are struggling with yours.
Um,
And I like rub mine. Mine's pretty.
does yours seem to like be changing?
I haven't noticed a
Well,
difference yet.
I would say when it first got to you, it wasn't. It didn't have all the stuff it could do now. Like
Oh
it
yeah,
starts
okay.
off normal. When it was first given to you, it didn't have any feathers, and it was just a plain longsword with a blue. Or what color is your feathers? Like
Pearlescent blue.
yeah, like this dark blue imprint of or like it was part of the hilt of a feather, like a design of it. But then as you grew with the sword, the feathers appeared and it took shape, and then you gained abilities from it. It changed over time.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'll
I should have told
explain
you
that to him. I'm not going to repeat it. I'll
Yeah.
kind of explain it to you that, when I received it, it was normal and it's kind of evolved over time.
And I say, so as it changed, you got new powers?
I did. As you saw, the shadow blight that I was able to release from it was probably the newest one.
Did you just know what they were, or did you have to figure them out?
A little bit of both.
Okay. A lot of it was instinctual, and I felt it, and just finding the right word is what helped me figure it out.
You have to say a word
I do.
for all of the powers, or just specific ones?
For all of them.
Now,
do you speak Celestial?
I do not.
Okay.
Now, I just kind of keep finding out these powers by accident. I was attacked by a giant bird. By the way, if you see a giant bird, don't try to smack it in the face. It's not a nice bird.
Okay.
And as I was falling to my death, I realized that I could kind of fly. But somebody showed me that I could throw it and it reappear in my hand. Do you know somebody that maybe could help me kind of understand this dagger a little bit more?
Titanium might know. I could try to connect with her this evening and see if I could ask.
You could talk to her?
Sometimes, if she's listening.
Okay, listen, Poe. I'm gonna do something, and you should know that I don't trust people very quickly, as most of my life I haven't been around very trustworthy people.
Which you shouldn't.
Razzik waves.
I said, besides Razzik, of course. And then I say, hold on a second. I gotta confer with Razzik real quick, and I kind of lean over to Razzik and I say, "What do you think? What do you think, Razzik? Should we show her the sword?"
Yes. Yes. What sword?
Just.
I love Razzik.
My
favorite.
I kind of pat him on the shoulder. And I was like, "Good man. Go ahead and pull the sword out."
Should we get
I actually right then I stop and say, "Wait," and I look at Poe and I say, "Do you want to? Don't read into this, but do you want to go up to the room real quick? I want to show you something."
With both of you?
Yes, he will be our chaperone.
Yes.
She grabs her sword and doesn't put it away, but just walks up with you guys.
And the whole time, I'm just like, I walk behind her and we go up to the room, and I say, "Razzik, show her."
As he's gonna pull out the bag of holding, look around in it for a minute. Where I put it in here somewhere. Oh, here it is. And he's gonna pull out the long green blade.
Well, okay.
It's got various. You probably
pull
describe
it out, and it has lost all of its feathers, and
Oh,
it is
shit.
now a simple longsword with an imprint of a green feather in the middle of the guard.
Delvin, we lost the
And
sword.
you feel as it, all of you feel your each individual blade start to vibrate, and you guys are in close proximity to each other. Everyone make a strength saving throw.
Oh, God.
Son of God.
Not my strong suit.
Okay.
Oh,
So, Delvin, you get thrown back as this pulse emanates from the green blade, and all of you, you guys feel like this shockwave burst, like push you, and you see as like everything on the walls like clatters, and you get knocked on the prone, Delvin. You just get knocked flat on your ass.
I kind of like pick myself up, like, welp.
And
Didn't expect that to happen.
you hear this click, clack, 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 and then a knock, knock, knock on the door. Hey, what's going on in there?
I tripped. I fell into the wall.
He's
I'm
very
very
angry.
clumsy.
I pushed him. It's okay.
If anything's broken, I'm gonna charge you extra.
That's understand. Everything's fine. We're
Put it
good.
on his tab.
I will. And you just hear click, clack, 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 clack. Alright.
Well, that was unexpected. Did you know
Jesse
that?
can pull the blade back out of the bag.
That was new.
Yeah. Let's Is everything fine now? There's no more vibrating?
Oh yeah. So you guys do feel that it's not exploding, but now you can feel this. Where occasionally it would like hum or like vibrate. Each one of your blades is now continuously vibrating.
In hindsight, maybe we should have done this outside.
I
But-
bet they're arguing.
Have you
There's-
touched the sword?
I have not, no.
Has Razik?
Well, I am now.
You kind of
holding
gesture
it.
is holding it.
Okay.
I think it was the first time I really held it now. Maybe second? Just to put it in a bag originally.
Mm-hmm.
You
It
guys,
looks way different. It was way cooler.
Yeah, this is almost exactly what mine looked like before it evolved. But it chose me before it started evolving.
How do they choose their masters? Are we their masters?
I think it's your master, to be honest.
Yeah, feels like that.
Ezek's gonna drop the blade into the bag and close the bag up.
yeah, goes in.
Aren't you curious if it's going to choose you, Razik?
Nope. I've had enough masters.
I can understand that.
Yeah. So can this patron of yours, is it just someone you can speak to, or can she speak to others as well?
No, that's a really good question. I think only I can, since she's my patron. She gave me power, and that's how I'm able to contact her.
I have to tell you, I feel like I got gypped. I didn't get any power. All I got was molested by a frickin' bird, and it's been nothing but trouble since I've picked this thing up.
Well, you were better off with it, trust me. Because if these fall into the hands of the Shatterkai, we are all in a lot of trouble.
So, I don't usually talk about things like... So, Adam, I got this dagger when I made my first assassination, right?
So I'm trying to remember. I don't know if we wrote it down. I can't remember if it was, because I think we changed it, and I can't remember which one we changed it from. You either got it from the person you killed, or it was handed down to you from a master. I don't remember which.
I think he killed someone. I think you told me about this when we were talking.
Yes, I assassinated somebody, and after I assassinated that person, I found the dagger.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I had it for a while, and then I tried to get rid of it, and like I threw it away, and then I came back home or into my room or something, and it was sitting there again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how. So, I don't really
It's-
talk about this very often. It's not something I really should talk about. And so again, putting a lot of trust in you, Poe, but you seem like good people. So I acquired this dagger. I assassinated a wizard. And after I assassinated him, I found this dagger. That's how I acquired it. And I tried to throw it away one time. I threw it into a river. And when I came back home, it was just sitting on the table when I entered. And your experience seems much different than mine. Are they tied to different patrons?
Hold on. Sorry, I had to sneeze.
True.
I was like, oh God, I can't breathe. So Poe just looks at her sword and says, I honestly don't know the answer to that. I know that mine was a gift, but Titania did not tell me if she created the other ones or if she even created this one. It was just given to me and told me that I had to make sure that they were not taken by the Shatterkai. They cannot be used to raise the Black Phoenix again.
Black Phoenix. Does that name Black Phoenix sound familiar to me?
I want to say no. That's not something that would cross your ears. It's a little too deep in there.
Okay. Let me ask you, Poe, do you have any relationship with the what is that thing called?
Mm,
The two people that I freaking work for.
Oh, the Cerberus Assembly.
Yes, Service Assembly, and what's the other one?
My brain's not working.
Myriad?
Myriad. Yeah.
Myriad. Do you have any relationship to the Cerberus Assembly or maybe the Myriad?
no, I've never heard. Well, I've heard of the Myriad, but I've no connections.
So,
I don't honestly know many people. This is the first time I've been within a group.
so Eliwick doesn't even really. I don't even really talk about this with Eliwick, but just so you know, me and Razig, we work for some really powerful people and kind of shady individuals. Do you think maybe that's why the dagger chose me?
It could be. It could be that you were destined for something important, and I'm not really sure.
I have to tell you, Poe, it seems like that sword has been nothing but helpful for you. I don't understand why my experience is so different if they're supposed to be connected somehow.
Well, if you didn't tell me what it's done that has been, afflicting to you. You said that it helped you fly. How is that not helpful?
But it's attracted this bird that's caused many problems, and every time I look at it, it clearly wants to kill me. And every time I see it, it tries to take my dagger.
You see what?
This giant black bird.
It's a white raven.
Oh, is it? It's a white raven? I thought it was black.
No, this
I don't
one
know.
was a giant white raven.
So it's a giant white raven.
This could have something to do with the Raven Queen.
Oh, that's
who is
fantastic.
she is who sent the Shatterkai after these. So I assume it has something to do with her. And that's probably why. And this is why we must stay together and keep all the swords, the keys safe.
And earlier you had these feathers. Where did you get those?
Well, I'm still wearing them.
Yes. So you have those feathers. Where did you get those?
These were, and she kind of like touches the feathers. And these were also a gift from my lady patron, Titania. They're how I found you. And they're somehow connected to each of these. I think just as a way to track them.
Are there other feathers like that in the world?
Not that I know of. These were the only 3 connected to the necklace when she presented me with it.
Okay. So, Adam.
Yep.
Like, when it comes to those teeth things, there's 2 of them now, right?
There's 3 now.
Okay.
There
And did I get
one, and then 2 more.
Did I get another power when the first one showed up?
Not that you're aware of.
Okay. What do you think of these teeth? Do you think they have some significance, or is it just super creepy?
Well, as you saw, maybe I'm able to call forth a shadow blight. Maybe you have some similar type of power within your dagger. Maybe you're able to call forth something. That's
Any
what it.
ideas how I might unlock those powers? Because, I mean, I'm all for superpowers.
Well, I don't want to exactly utter the word I utter in terms of what I say and to bring out the shadow blight, because then it would bring out the shadow blight.
Yeah,
And we
those
don't
things
need that in the middle of the inn.
are
However,
super creepy.
If you, I use words in celestial, and the word that I speak to bring out the shadow blight is friend in celestial. Um, maybe start there.
Hmm. Um, do you think you could potentially talk to your patron and see if she has any information?
I'd be happy to. Is there something specific that you're looking for? Just how to get rid of it or where
I
it came
mean,
from?
I guess at this point, now that you said they choose you, you should probably hang on to it, but maybe find out how to activate its powers?
Okay, I can ask that.
Well, maybe if I have any other questions, I'll ask you again, but thanks for the information, and I never really thanked you for saving us. I realize I can be kind of a jerk, but I do appreciate it.
Look at it this way. I don't think I saved you. I think you guys saved me because I actually was unconscious.
That's true.
And she just laughs.
Thank you, Razik. Well, I guess I'm stuck with you, so might as well become friends. I'd rather not butt heads with another one of my companions like I do with Eliwick. By the way, I apologize for that. Long story. We've been together a long time. I know it annoys you, but it's kind of our
I'm
thing.
just, as I told you, I'm not used to being within a group of people,
Yeah.
much less having someone to argue with. So it's just different.
Well, don't worry. I'll probably argue with you at some point. But I appreciate all the information. So what do you think?
I'm sure you'll repay me at some point.
Of course. And again, welcome to the group. And what do you think we should do with that other sword?
I think that someone should take it up before it's taken from us and chooses someone far less savory than someone in our group.
Yeah. I don't think. You sure you don't want a sword, Razik?
Think Eliwick might like it.
I think she likes her axe.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty awesome, axe.
It's harder
Makes
to.
good use of it.
Yeah, and that thing's like as tall as she is, so I don't know if it'll work for her. I'm
My
pretty
axe
sure.
is taller than me.
I know. I don't want to give it.
I mean, that doesn't mean she's not there to complain.
Yeah.
She likes her axe. It does lightning damage.
For sure.
Trexia might make good use of it.
Maybe.
You sure? Strexia. You haven't met Strexia.
No, I don't know who that is yet.
Yeah, she got sucked into a crystal. Speaking of that, at some point we should try to figure out what happened there. Don't you think, Razik?
Yes. Either way, it's safe with us.
I'm just saying. Couldn't
Yeah,
suck
that
in
is a very strange.
Can't be trusted. I mean, Eliwick's still here. She touched it. Anyways, well, I I guess we should turn in for the night, but really appreciate the information. We'll talk again, okay?
Hang on.
Oh, yes,
It's just-
and I will attempt to contact my patron,
Of course.
my lady patron, Titania.
since Poe's a part of the group now, can we give her a code name?
Sure, Razik.
Poe.
Okay, Poe. We all
Isn't
have
short
code
enough?
names. No, it's not. So, like, my Eliwick's code name is Pinky, because she didn't pick one, so I gave her one. Elvin's nickname for our code is Rigor. Do you have one you want, or I'll just make one up?
Sure. I'll take one.
Okay. Razik pulls out a book and starts writing in it. Patricia. I like Patricia. Your code name's
Hmm.
Patricia.
Patricia? Really, Razik?
Yes. Can you do
Wow,
better?
Like a Patricia?
Patricia seems fine.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Just so you. By the way, I wanted to ask you, Poe, because it's kind of an important thing if you're going to be traveling with me. How do you feel about killing people?
Well, if it suits my purpose,
Like, say I had to assassinate somebody, would you be okay with that?
just don't tell me about it. I don't care otherwise.
All right. So you wouldn't help? That's what you're saying.
Unless it's going to benefit me, if you plan on paying me, or if there's a specific reason I should be a part of it. Otherwise, no.
Well,
I'm sorry.
we always get paid for assassination.
Well, money is definitely a motivator for me.
By the way, do you have any money?
Of course I do.
Okay. Do you need some?
No.
Okay.
Not at the moment, but I'll always take more.
Okay, because I have a lot. Like, by the way, I just want to tell you, I know that you may have heard from Eliwick.
Here we go again.
I know you may have heard from Eliwick that I did something really bad when it came to this this guide individual. But I would just like to point out that we made, wasn't it like, what, 3, 6?
That was a
Like-
lot.
It was like 2,000 platinum pieces
Holy crap.
for me freaking selling out this evil murdery dude. So even though she gives me crap for it, I did the right thing, and I have no guilt. Just so you know.
I'll let this be your problem.
I hear what you're saying. He's probably going to try to kill us, so prepare yourself for that. But other than that, good talk, and
Hmm.
I'm going to go get drunk. All right.
You it.
That sounds like a great idea right now.
You want to come?
Yes. Let's go.
Awesome. Let's get drunk. And so we head downstairs to go get drunk.
Hey, it's just like Phelan. You guys traveled through the dark of the night. First thing you did was start like people playing music. You met with a girl, and that ended up being a whole thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That did end up being a whole
Who's
thing.
now being sent to an island.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
that poor girl got caught up in their fucking shenanigans.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so funny. He was going to maybe kidnap her, so Ellie took initiative and was like, "Nope, we're going to stow her away in someone else's ship, so she doesn't get
God.
kidnapped."
Listen,
Oh my gosh.
again, no regrets.
Oh yeah, that's one of the times you don't like the giant bird.
Yes. Well, that's the reason that all this happened is because she saw the giant bird. She almost died. So she almost died with me when I found the giant bird. Because I slapped the bird in the face when it tried to steal my dagger, and then it teleported me 100 feet in the air.
Yeah, so so when he says giant bird, it's like a 4-foot giant raven, is what he means. Just
The white raven.
yeah, the white raven. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not like what you guys are trying to find.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it tried to steal my dagger, and I slapped it. And it didn't go well for me.
Yeah, pretty much dimension doored him into the air.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And this random poor girl who was just hanging out.
I
Yeah.
know.
I did save her life. I could have fallen on her, but I saved her. So there's that. And then I assassinated a dude in an alley, and yeah.
That was later. Different story.
Uh,
Are you just like drunkenly telling me all these stories?
I feel like
Like,
this is what I'm
yes.
doing. I feel like that's what's happening now. I'm telling you all of my stories while we're getting drunk.
And I'm
Yeah.
just, as I'm drinking, just nodding.
Yeah.
Shake my
And
head.
then he tried to get us to take him out of the town, and so we did, but he was going to kill all of us. So I slit his throat and kicked him off a boat, but then he didn't die, so we had to shoot him with a bunch of arrows. But Eliwick doesn't know about that, but I think she knows about that. And anyways, I probably shouldn't drink so much.
Oh.
Yeah, canon.
Yes, yes, it
So
did.
now I'm caught up on all their stories.
Sure.
I know what has happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've done a lot of stuff. Oh, and also, we tried to blackmail a bunch of wine people. There's probably some of those wine people here, so yeah.
This was their like. You
Competition.
specifically heard about it because of
Mhm.
the main guy, but he wanted to build out here to like compete with them because he only was making a market out there in the Menagerie Coast, and he wanted to get in on the market over here in Dwendalian Empire. So he doesn't like these guys, and these are like the competing force to the city we were
Yes,
at before.
And I told him that I would help him out, and then he would help me out if I did that. So there may be some shenanigans taking place here.
Yeah, they caused some civil unrest at the other place too. Yeah.
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 Eliwick was supposed to get married.
I was not supposed to get married.
But did you like super like that dude or something?
Like, not romantically, but like, oh,
It's Frederick.
yeah, he's a like cool dude, and I wanted him to succeed. Like I was supposed to collect secret information on him to, that somebody could use as blackmail. I got the information, but I was like, you're kind of a cool dude that just needs a little bit of help. So I told him about the secret sort of island that had these worms that pooped out the like magic fertilizer, so he can have the best grapes to make his wine. So I told him that. I gave him a bunch of money to be like, okay, take, you need to leave because people are going to start blackmailing you, and why not, like, right? And then I also, that girl that Josh's character was going to seduce or / kidnap, I also stowed her away on his ship and said, hey, just take care of her, you guys have fun. And again, Eliwick knew, like, they could have just been taking the money and running. She really doesn't know, but at every town that she goes to, she tries to send a letter out.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She's way too trusting. That's her flaw. She just wants to help everyone, but then she gets angry when she inevitably gets screwed over because of her trust.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm definitely going to be setting some vineyards on fire.
I feel like the kidnapping part needs more context.
Yes! She witnessed a bunch of shit that I was trying to keep secret. And so basically I frickin' convinced her that she was part of this vast conspiracy of like evil men that were trying to like cause problems and shit like that. And so if she was gonna like not go along with my story, then I was gonna have to kidnap her so that she didn't get me in trouble. I wasn't gonna kill her if I didn't have to. I was just gonna kidnap her and take her out of the town so she couldn't freaking tell people about me.
Yeah, but that was a point of it was a triggering event for Eliwick.
Yes.
It was a traumatic trigger. So she was like, nope, it's not gonna happen.
That is one of the primary events why me and Eliwick don't get along.
Yeah, and it's just based off of her previous trauma.
This is why codenames are important, Delvin.
Yes, I understand. I will be sure to use my codename more often. And also, then go ahead.
When are we supposed to use our code names?
I have
When
no
we're
idea.
when we're trying to be inconspicuous.
Oh. Oh, okay.
So really, we should use them all the time, but I forget a lot. And
But you guys
tell
are
people
also
my
the storm ravens that nobody
Yeah.
knows yet.
And also, we are not a inconspicuous group. I'm a gnome with a, a freaking dog and
Yeah, we found that out
a
real quick.
monkey
That you're
and
very identifiable.
And
Yeah.
this is another reason why Delvin hates all of her menagerie of animals, because it is so conspicuous.
hmm
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, Ellie wants to be conspicuous because of her past trauma. She wants people to know where she's at, and wants to be
Yes.
memorable.
Yeah. Her whole thing is antithesis to everything that
Yeah.
Delvin stands
It's
for.
the
Yeah.
whole problem with the jewelry store and everything.
Exactly. And the thing is when I robbed that jewelry store, I stole her a dagger, and I was trying to befriend her, and it didn't work how it was supposed to.
You robbed a jewelry store?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I miss so much.
But I stole her a jeweled dagger, and that's the shopkeeper that is going to die at some point. I have marked him for death, and I will kill him at some point.
He was a terrible man.
He deserves to die.
Okay.
Great town though.
I love that town, which is why I'm going to burn a bunch of vineyards here so that I can go back there and befriend the main wine guy.
So
That was a really fucking fun town. Not gonna lie.
Gotta make this one live up to it.
Well, I thought we were going to be in and out, but now that I remember what this place is,
Yeah, there's a little more depth to it.
yeah. So there will be more happening here than I thought,
Oh yeah, probably a lot more than you think.
and we will
I got a lot of
probably
work to do.
never be able to come back.
Yeah, maybe.
And you'll what?
Probably never be able to come back because I'm going to cause some havoc. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Things are not going to go well for this town, I don't think.
Yeah,
I don't- Go ahead.
yeah, sorry. I was saying because that's like another point of contention between Ellie and Josh. Josh, can't remember his name.
Delvin.
Delvin, is because you know how she wants to be conspicuous and be known and everything like that. So like if she is known and is associated with like bad shit or like chaos or somebody doing something bad, then it causes her issues because she doesn't want people to dislike her. She wants to be welcomed,
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so they're just like two very different people that somehow got on the same. But it's fun to play I've never played a character that's argumentative with another player.
All our other games we get along, but this
Yeah.
one we do not get along.
It's hilarious, dude. My God.
I like it too.
It's fun, but every game, it's not bad.
It means you guys are like really
Yeah.
playing your characters, though,
Yeah,
which
it's
is really awesome.
it's really good for roleplay, especially if you don't have like a super lot planned. But I wanted you guys to get yours, so it's like things happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
By the
I
way-
improvised the hyena thing, but that's something I wanted to
Oh.
happen. But I was like, this is a good time. Let's get it moving forward.
Yeah, that was
Well-
fucking gross, dude.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
No,
That's how
okay.
they're born. They burst
Oh.
out of fucking hyenas.
Well, just so you
Yeah.
know,
But
Josh
I
the
totally
player,
thought of the gate. So.
Josh the player wanted to handle that freaking Knoll Cave.
Oh yeah.
But-
oh, dude.
Well, so did I, but
Yeah. So that Knoll Cave was gonna be probably a lot harder than you think.
No, I believe it, but
Yeah. Like
I fucking hate
that's
knolls.
that would have been the whole episode today was there. I mean, it took a while of you trying to maneuver, figuring it out. But yeah.
Yeah.
The whole thing with me balancing it, yeah, it's definitely a lot harder now. So where a choice of running is an option.
For sure. I think running was probably the best option, but
Mhm.
I don't like leaving interesting things behind.
Yeah.
So
no.
I wanted to-
I mean, you guys can definitely go back. That's
Oh,
for
we
sure.
probably will.
Especially since I think the Cerberus Assembly specifically was like, hey, check out the null presence in that area.
Yes, I remember that after we already left. Once I was talking about them, I was like, oh yeah, they wanted me to check that shit out.
I
So-
figured it'd be nice to go back once we have 2 missing people back.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
That would
yeah.
help a lot. A lot. like so much.
Uh-huh.
So there's two other players?
One other player, but also a
An
friend
NPC.
of Brazik's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An
Oh,
NPC is stuck in the
okay.
crystal with the player.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
She tried to save her and got tangled up.
Yeah.
When does she come back? I'm just curious.
It should be next session, but we're kind of unsure about that, so I'll have to talk to her. Because we're supposed to do like a mini session for what's happening in the crystal.
Oh.
And then like she can tell you guys about it when she's back.
Yeah.
She did get back to me saying that she wanted to do that, but since then she never got back to me with the date that she's available, so I'm gonna have to hit her up again and see if she even wants to continue, because she is more of a in the background person, and we don't know if she pays attention all too much.
Yeah.
So it's like taking her word for it that she wants to be here.
Did you stop
You know what I mean?
recording?
No. So we'll figure that out, and I'll ask her what's up.